Hi everyone, travel addict guy here, and I'm with Mikko, the Catman. Here's behind me, and I'm next to a shop here. Here's another place that's out of business, say al kilo. So we're gonna walk around. I think this used to be a fruit shop, and another casualty of the economic crisis here in Spain. So we have everything closed down here for 2 weeks, semi-closure. Some places are open. We've been going by them, and surprisingly, a lottery shop was open. I was quite surprised about that. So I guess that lottery shops are essential now, because only essential businesses are allowed to be open. So we're gonna walk around a bit. We're gonna head towards Ciudad Jardin, and we're gonna show you guys what it's like now. Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? How is it unfolding? Let's go, Mikko. What do you think?
We'll see. It seems like these areas, they have these shops open for a long time, these mom and pop stores, because they can do it. The local people, they go shop there, not in the supermarkets.
Right.
So they still can survive. But in many places in Europe, they don't have this tight local culture. So.
And how are things back in your country, Finland? You've been giving me some updates on that.
Yeah, seems like it's getting crazier and crazier.
Really? You've been following the news there as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well come on with us today. Let's go. We see another salon that's open, so that is quite good. And there's a large gym here. I actually used to go to this gym a while ago. It's called GoFit Segalerba, and it's very, very big. A lot of people going there, and that is closed down right now. Shut down because of the order for 2 weeks. And we're gonna see if they're gonna extend it or not. Depends on how many cases. They go by this 1,000 case limit here in Spain. If you're over that 1,000 per 100,000, then they shut you down. They shut down your community and they seal you off from the rest of Spain. That's basically how it works now. That's the way they're dealing with the crisis. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Juan.
Juan, ok. Y tú trabajas con eso, con el scooter.
Yo trabajo con la scooter, pero directamente para lo que viene siendo la empresa.
Ok, muy bien, muy bien. ¿Y ahora se alquila mucho menos que antes?
Muchísimo menos por el tema del coronavirus, como no hay tantos viajes, no hay tanto...
No hay mucha gente usando como antes.
Sobre todo el tema de los guiris, por así entendernos, ¿vale? Son los que vienen en los barcos,
claro,
y los que más lo utilizan.
La gente con el barco.
La gente que viene sobre
con el crucero también.
Con los cruceros,
okay, so he's saying the people that come in the cruise ship, they're using these more. Entonces, ¿de qué porcentaje está bajado, piensa? ¿80%, 70%, 80%?
70, 80% por lo menos ha podido bajar.
So 80% less, he's saying that they're using these scooters right now. Okay, muchas gracias, Juan.
Nada, ustedes sois los que nos dais de comer.
¿Y qué piensa la economía en general ahora en España?
Pues viene siendo muy mala. Los políticos de España, por mi parte, la verdad que
son malos.
Son muy malos, la verdad.
Quiere cambiar políticamente también.
100%, todos.
Okay,
todos.
so he said he wants 100%, he wants a political change as well. Okay, well, muchas gracias por eso. Okay, gracias. Okay, so the man's showing me he works very hard. You can see he picks up these scooters and he charges them up. He was telling me that before a lot of tourists were coming. They were coming in groups of like 6 or 7 or 8, and they would rent these all together, but now they're not coming. So they're not using a lot of this. So the man is making a lot less money, unfortunately. So, okay, vale, muchas gracias.
A ti, muchas gracias.
Suerte.
Suerte, muchas gracias.
Okay, adios. So this is GoFit, and this is a big gym here in Malaga. And this is shut down, which is very, very strange to me, Mikko, because they shut this down, and this is not essential, and this is people's health. This is people's health, so they're actually doing something that's good for their health, and that is open. But tobacco shops, that is essential. So explain that one to me, Mikko. Can you explain that one?
Yeah, it's all about chaos.
Okay.
The world is a chaos now, and we need to find ways out of it. That's
okay, so tobacco shops, you can smoke, that's healthy for you somehow, that's essential. But a gym, it has to be closed. That's not essential, or that's dangerous. So very, very strange. And when you smoke, you can pull the mask off. Remember that as well. So very, very strange times.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, like, it's only few politicians who make up these things, and people obey. That's the whole point of the thing.
And this young man we talked to, he does not like the political party in power right now. He wants a change. He wants a change. And a lot of young people, I think they start to feel like that. So, wow, if I was a politician, I would be quite scared right now. I see some more of those signs there trying to take advantage of people. Do you need money? Sell your property or your car. And I was talking to a nice old woman there. She just came by, a very nice woman. And she said that she's had to drink coffee in her house. She likes to go out and have coffee, and she can't even do that now because everything is closed. The coffee shops, the bars. Here she was just pointing to these. Like, she likes to come here and have a coffee in the afternoon, or maybe a drink, a glass of beer. I don't know exactly, but I think she said coffee. So you can't even do that. You're preventing like some old woman from going to have coffee in the afternoon. That is what they're doing to save everyone, Mikko.
Ah, yeah. That's, I think, was it Hippocrates or something who was saying like the medicine should never be worse than the disease itself. And you can see what's happening now. Like,
smart man, Hippocrates.
Mm-hmm. And imagine all the doctors, they need to have this vow of Hippocrates. And look at them, what they are doing now. They are basically killing people.
Here is a furniture store that's closed. This is the middle of the day. Today is Tuesday.
Electronics.
It's Tuesday. This place is actually open.
Electronics is centro.
Okay, so this is open. Very good. So that is open. That's the only store I've seen in this neighborhood open. Here's a lot more closed here right now. Closed down. Now, I don't know if these are out of business permanently. They may just be closed because of the order. Here's one, se alquila. So this one is definitely out. It's for rent. Se alquila. And this is for sale. El Gallo Colorado. So he said chicken roaster. So no more chickens being roasted here anymore. Only heartache and pain in this neighborhood as well. Very tragic. Wow, very quiet here in this neighborhood right now. And the streets have been quite quiet. We were out walking the other day, Mikko, and I noticed almost all people speaking a foreign language, not Spanish, I should say. So
in this area it's not touristic at all, so most likely this is one of the most quiet places at this time, I think.
But yesterday I was talking about, we were in the center of town, we were walking around, and the only people I heard were like, I heard some Russian. We actually met some people that were Russian and a few other foreign languages, maybe German. So I guess the Spanish people are staying at home during this situation right here.
If you watch the Spanish television, you might get the impression like it's a black plague times 1,000. So I don't wonder why people are scared. It's propaganda.
Okay, I'm with the man here. He's from this barrio. ¿Y tu nombre es? Joan. Ok, muy bien. Y tú me dijo que muchos lugares cerrados ahora, que antes no.
Antes, exactamente, que ya las tiendas con el tema del COVID y esto, la familia no puede mantener las tiendas, ¿no?
Ajá.
Y claro, tuvieron que cerrar.
¿Y qué piensas de la economía ahora? ¿Estás mucho más malo que antes o la misma? O...
Yo creo que en España con el turismo, es que España como depende mucho del turismo, la economía va a bajar.
Es bajado mucho.
Porque baja el centro y es que no hay turistas, no hay turistas.
¿Qué? Muy bien. ¿Y tú eres estudiante?
Yo soy estudiante, ahora mismo estudio y de momento...
¿Y tiene clases hoy o en vivo?
Clases en vivo.
Ok,
tenemos
muy
que
bien.
ir siempre, los estudiantes, las clases están abiertas siempre.
Ok.
O sea, para estudiar...
Ok, muy bien. Muchas gracias, Juan.
Nada.
Ok, ¿y tú eres inmigrante o no?
Sí, yo soy inmigrante, yo vengo de China.
¿De China?
De China, pero desde chiquitito, yo he nacido aquí en Brasil.
Pero habla español muy bien.
Sí, yo llevo toda mi vida aquí.
Mejor que yo. Ok, muy bien. Muchas gracias, Juan.
Gracias a ti, gracias a ti.
So this young man, Juan, he's waiting for the bus here. Very nice young man. And he's telling me that these shops here, he believes are closed permanently because he's been here. He comes here and waits for the bus and they are closed. So we have a furniture store and we have a restaurant here. And that is closed right there. Castaño. Or La Castaña bar. There's no sign there, but he said that he comes here and he waits for the bus pretty much every day going to school. That is one good thing. The schools are open, and these places have not been open. He has not noticed them, so they are closed. Looks like they are more casualties of the crisis. And we're getting it from everyone. They're all telling me that the economy is not doing well. And he said without tourists, Spain has a difficult road to hoe, basically. Okay, so a little further down here, so Main Street here. So this Mercadona, that is open, that is essential right now. So very, very good. Toldos, that looks like it is closed. Auto School here, that is closed down. So big shopping market there, or supermarket I should say, supermercado, and that is going pretty well, so that is good. Dennis is open, and here is another casino place closed. He looks like he might be a traveler. He's got all the bags and packs there also, like the suitcases. Very, very nice. So walking through this part of town, the Ciudad Jardin, surprisingly a lot of shops are open. Just about everything here is open. So a very, very different scene than in the center of town. A lot of these places have chosen to stay open. So I don't know if they're actually defying the order or they're allowed to stay open. It's quite interesting here in this part of town. Very surprising. This is closed here, this gambling shop. Here's a place chosen to close. Bazaar. And here is a place for sale here. Hardware store. This is for sale. Se vende. So you've got this one is gone, out of business. But surprisingly, a lot of little shops here are open still. So a very, very different scene here than in the center of town. So I guess you have to get into, depends on where you go to, what part of town you are in. Wow, this one behind me is Immobiliaria. That means it's a real estate office. That is even open. I think some of these places have chosen to stay open here. It seems almost like they're defying the order here, actually. It's very, very interesting. So even the paint store is open here. I have a lot of traffic in this part of town and a lot of places open. So wow, it really depends on what part of town you are in. Quite interesting. So some people are not seeing the whole story. I guess it actually depends on where you live and where you are. And in these places here, even the banks are open. Everything is open in this part of town. Wow, a lot of action going on here. It's quite interesting. It seems like a lot more traffic here than actually in the downtown part of Malaga. There's even a mechanic shop behind me, and that is open.
They are all, the tires are all open.
So we've got a lot of traffic here and a lot of people out in this part of town. A florist is open. Wow, I'm just blown away by this. So really depends on where. And the market is also open to my left, the Ciudad Jardin market. That is open. Here's one shop closed here. It is a jewelry store. Even the veterinarian shop is open behind me. Wow, I'm just stunned by this, guys. Surprised at this part of town. A lot of things are open. It's very different than the downtown. So we're seeing a big mix here. And a lot of people out in the streets. Here is one place closed. There's a couple here closed down next to me. That place is for sale across the street. Someone is looking at it. Say, oh, for rent. Say alquilo. You're gonna rent that, Mikko?
Mannequins there, you can see.
What is it?
It's
oh, mannequins.
Mannequins, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
that is quite
cool.
interesting. So mannequins there in the yard. That's what the person is taking pictures of, it looks like. So this place looks closed here. You've got a pastry shop that is closed. And another place here closed. But overall, this part of town is much healthier than the center of town. It's quite interesting here, Ciudad Jardin. So you have to get, in Malaga, it's very strange here. So this is actually a neighborhood where a lot of Spanish people live. And you see the center was much more touristic. So when you get out of the center a little bit, depending on where you go, And this year you get into a very Spanish neighborhood, you see a lot more places open. Here's a place here, it's a sweet shop. Oh, they look like they have some good sweets in here. Oh, wow. So I was talking to the woman here and she's telling me that a lot more people are staying here in the barrio. They're staying here in the neighborhood. They're not going to the center of town because a lot more places are open here, but she said the cafe is closed next door. Vale, muchas gracias por eso. ¿Y cómo te llamas, señora?
María José.
María José. ¿Y el nombre de este lugar es?
La dulcería.
Dulcería. Okay, muy bien. I'm going to try these dulces. Muchas gracias. So this place is closed here. We're in calle Pedro Romero, City Churros. So this one is closed. So very, very nice people there in the pastry shop. They were very, very nice. And she said, I asked her how the business is. She said less people than before, but still much better than the downtown. And I asked her why so many people here. And she said that people they're staying here in their town, in the barrio. They're not going to the downtown because everything is closed there. So it makes sense. So that is why we have so much more traffic here. And the downtown is hit so hard. So very, very interesting story there. Ciudad Jardin a little bit further, and you can see here behind me the child's playground is closed, but behind me you have a workout area for the adults. They're allowed to work out and they're all allowed to touch the same bar there. They're doing pull-ups. So if it's spread by touch, that would be more dangerous than children playing, I think. And you pointed something out, Mikko. There's something here. Someone is sleeping in there now? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think someone had made their home there now.
Mikko said it looks like someone is sleeping inside of the tunnel for the children. Wow, look at that. So like a homeless person. So actually took over where the children are supposed to be playing. There's someone actually sleeping in there, looks like. Wow, very, very strange times we are living in. Polyclinic Ciudad Jardin. This is for rent, se alquila. There it is behind me, another one. Another one gone, another victim of this crisis. So even a mixed bag here in Ciudad Jardin. Got some more places open on the other side. Going down another street here, and here is another closure. So we're getting back toward town now, and I see we're in El Molinillo, and you see a big, big difference. Here's a place to my left here that's closed down. Looks like they're reformatting it. They're doing some construction on that, some work. But big, big difference. You get back to the city and wow, everything is closed. Here is a fruit market closed. This is a panaderia, or it's a bakery, and that is closed. Molinillo. So big, big difference from Ciudad Jardin. So it's very, very interesting. And that woman said it, I think she said it best in that bakery in Ciudad Jardin. She said that everyone is staying in town. They're not going into the center, and I can see that. That is the case here. Like here's a grocery store, and it is almost completely empty here. Wow. It's quite a difference. This place here also closed to my left. So a lot more closures in the center of the town. Don't you think that's the case, Mikko? That seems like the case, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's the people in the outer areas, they are always being kind of poor, so it doesn't matter to the others.
And they seem to be almost defying the orders there, didn't they? Isn't that what you said?
I think that's the main case of it, yeah. Because
it seemed like they had everything open, and a lot of these things here are not open in town, like they're prohibited.
Yeah, everything is actually closed.
Wow, so quiet here. Look at this. Everything closed here in this part of town.
You cannot even lose your money to the casinos.
Even the
casino.
Give
your money to the government, not the casinos.
Even the casino closed here in this part of town. I think it was closed over there as well in Ciudad Jardin. Even the lottery shop was open over there. They were selling lottery. Here looks like it's closed. Look, the lottery here is closed. You can't even play the lottery here. Oh, was open today?
Yeah, we bought from here, yeah.
Ah, okay, very good. So, very, very interesting today. We took you out of the tourist zone and we saw something quite a bit different today. Different part of town, Ciudad Jardin. Ciudad Jardin. So, we'll see you in the next video. travel addict guy and Mikko the Catman.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. All right, thank you so much for joining me, Mikko. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.